My name is Aisha Chidole. I'm the managing attorney and founder of the Chidole Law Firm. We have three core values here. The first one is integrity. It is very important to us that we represent clients effectively. We don't bring, frivolous cases, and that the clients know that we're doing right by them. The second one is being relatable. For a lot of clients, one of the things that we hear when people come to us is, they're always fearful going to lawyers because they feel like lawyers cannot relate to them because either they were not immigrants or, they're sitting on this pedestal, and, they're not able to understand or identify where they're from. I'll tell y'all, my story is that even though I was born in the United States, when I came back to the US, I was 17 years old. I came here by myself. I was working at a gas station, saving money to go to college. And so for me, it's important that my clients know that I've been in their shoes before and that I can relate to exactly what they're going through. And then the last core value for us here is client focus. I believe that when we submit an immigration petition for any of our clients, one, they need to understand what it is that we're filing. Two, they have to be an active participant, meaning we're not writing testimonies for them without the client giving us their testimonies. Clients should be able to see their files that we submit. And when we do submit something for them, clients should be able to have a copy of what has been submitted to the United States on their behalf. I also believe that it's important to over-communicate with clients. Every month give clients an update, because for a lot of clients, it's not that they're impatient, while they're waiting for immigration, which can take a long time. It's that they have no communication. So it's very important for us here at the firm to always communicate with clients, on a monthly basis at the very minimum, just saying, we're just updating you, we've not forgotten about you, but there's no new updates, just so that they can feel relaxed and know that we're on top of their case.
When I got married to my beautiful wife, Miriam Claire, I went back to the same law firm that made it smooth and easy in the immigration process to file for her marriage-based green card. And the journey that started with me just alone, now I have a beautiful family that's going back and forth to Nigeria, and now we have all the families back here in the United States. This is my beautiful daughter, Mmesoma, and this is my handsome young boy, Nayelugo.
I feel happy because actually I didn't know it was going to end like this, but the Chidole Law Firm made it possible. So all thanks to the Chidole Law Firm.
So we are so happy to have my family here and everybody together. You can't beat that.
It's like they understood me, and there was no question that could not be answered. And I just felt like I could get whatever it is that I want across, and I could understand what they're sharing, the information they're sharing with me too. So it was actually fast too, because the process from start to finish took like months. And based on what attorney Aisha mentioned on her lives, it was like people were waiting for months, and because of COVID and the backfill, I was like, okay, probably I'm gonna have to wait a long time, but it took like literally less than 6 months. So it was really fast, seamless, and I really loved it.
So working as a chief operating officer is very rewarding. It takes me through the ops of the company, of the firm, marketing, the people of the Chidole Law Firm, and all that's about us. But the greatest joy is in the delivery of that dream that everyone that connects to us through social media, through other channels that we have, or actually becomes our client when we deliver that result for them, because we know it impacts not just them, but a village of people that are part of their lives and their stories. So it's just been a fulfilling journey to see us grow and bootstrap this firm from just, like I said, Aisha and half a staff to where we are. And we continue to drive and walk towards even leaving that footstep, that legacy that people like me that came all the way from Africa, from Nigeria, and tie into this great country to build a dream that my ancestors' wildest dream is what we are living, working with the people that we serve.
I understand what it is for immigrants who come here. They don't have money, they don't have papers, they're alone, they don't know who they can talk to, you're homesick. I can relate. So when I say that I represent immigrants, I'm not speaking as an attorney, I'm speaking as someone who is a first-generation immigrant who really lived what you're living. So I would love to change your life. And one more thing to share, we'd love for you to call us or reach us on WhatsApp. We handle all humanitarian-based cases, family immigration, or citizenship. So you can reach us in any of these platforms, and we'd love to help change your life.